Can your Siri do this? Hey Siri, GPT mode.
What's the text?
What is the significance of Star Trek?
Star Trek holds great significance as a cultural phenomenon, as it has influenced science fiction and pop culture in countless ways.
Okay, we all know that Siri is not great at answering a great many questions. Most cases you'll just get a "here's what I found on the web for you." Hey Siri, who popularized 7-string guitars?
Okay, I found this on the web for who popularized 7-string guitars.
Thanks Siri, I guess I'm gonna have to Google it after all. But you may have heard about this thing called ChatGPT, also known as Skynet 0.1 or the end of humanity. Point being, ChatGPT is very good at recognizing language and providing answers in a language that we understand, conversational style. Hey Siri, GPT mode.
What's the text?
Who popularized 7-string guitars?
The 7-string guitar was popularized by guitarist Steve Vai in the 1990s.
Yes, what you saw me do there was using Siri to access ChatGPT. And you can do it too. Here's how. Okay, step 1, you need to make sure that you have shortcuts installed on your iPhone. Now, it comes by default with iOS, but if you have it disabled for some reason, just go into the App Store and look for shortcuts. It's an Apple app, so it pops up at the top. Your second step is to go to platform.openai.com, then go into the sandwich menu up here, tap your account and go into View API Keys. Step 3, here you create your very own API key. As you can see, I already have mine, but I can create a new one just so I can get you through the process. There it is, it's generated. Now all I have to do is tap there to copy it. Step 4. Now there's going to be a link in the description where you can download a custom shortcut to add to your Shortcuts app. So, if this comes up, tap Get Shortcut, then choose Add Shortcut. And I'm just gonna replace my old one, just to show you step by step how to do all of this. Now, before you can add ChatGPT to Siri, you need to paste your personal API key, which we generated and copied, in this empty text field over here. Also, at the top there, you can see who created this shortcut, credit given where credit is due. We did try a couple of these shortcuts, there are a few of them floating around the web, and we found this one to be most effective. And we should be done. Now, you activate it for the first time, it's gonna ask for some permissions, like for speech recognition and for your microphone, and then it should be ready. Now it wants to send the text to the servers. Of course, I will say always allow. And we're ready to ask ChatGPT something. Hey Siri, GPT mode.
What's the text?
What is the significance of Siri, which was introduced with the iPhone 4S?
Still working.
Takes a while.
Siri is a voice-activated personal assistant that was first introduced with the iPhone 4S. It used machine learning and natural language processing to understand.
Now, you can customize some things here. If you change the name of the shortcut, you change the actual voice input you can do. So, for example, if you rename the shortcut to Get Smarter, you get to say, "Hey Siri, get smarter." And then that activates ChatGPT. But a couple of things to note. First of all, it doesn't work in conversational style because every time you activate the shortcut once, it's for just one prompt. The next time you speak to Siri, you're just talking to Siri. So that immediately lowers the use cases, okay? Secondly, do note that the API is not exactly free. It's meant for apps and other businesses and services to use, so a fee will kick in at some point. When you create your first key, you get $5 of virtual cash to spend. That's your free trial. And this is how much I spent for about 30 queries so far. Also, it doesn't really work for really long queries. Like if you ask it to write an essay, it will just keep loading and loading and loading and eventually come back with an error, which is kind of fine because you don't want the Siri voice to read the essay out for you out loud, do you? There you go, a quick and easy way to play with your new toy. Just remember to always say please and thank you, so our AI overlords will remember to spare you when they take over the planet. in about 7 years. Tell us what you think of this little hack in the comments below. Subscribe, like this video if you liked it. I'll see you next time. Bye!